Well, this journey essentially started in the first year of business that my brother and Phil and I started. So we started building chutes and some gates and panels, obviously on a very small scale and in a very crude facility, but we came from a ranching background and we're very passionate about the industry, so it wasn't hard for us to be excited about what we were doing. And it didn't take long of starting to manufacture. We really studied what was out there in the industry, and then we saw the really cheap and the really good. And we didn't have the capabilities, or we didn't have no engineering back then, hand sketches and drawing on the shop floor, all the rest of it. But within the first year, it was our goal to compete with, let's call it the big boys, the chutes out there that are pretty well thought out, very durable, and can handle the bigger numbers. So about 5 years into our journey, we developed a chute called the 2000V, and we produced that for quite a number of years. And it wasn't actually too bad of a chute. You got really good body control in it. It held the animal really good, but there was a couple of well, like just about everything you build, there's nothing's perfect, right? I don't think the perfect chute has yet been built. But for one, there was too many moving parts. And for another thing, it had the same curtain style doors as we have on our feedlot, or our 1070 now, which actually works really well. But if you start putting through the numbers that the feedlots have, it slops out too fast and it has to be kept maintained. So we actually experimented with that chute. We actually put it into a big feedlot in Texas. It was an 80,000 head feedlot. We developed a relationship with this guy. We gave him the chute. He put it in, and that's when we learned a lot. Like we blew that chute up way too fast. We brought it back. We fixed the parts that failed to the best of our ability, what we thought was best. We put it in. Yes, it lasted a little bit longer, but blew up way too soon. So we just pulled it out of that feedlot because we didn't want to wreck our relationship. And so we still produced it for quite a few years, because your average big cow calf, it worked totally fine. So we stopped producing that chute a few years ago because it was a very handcrafted chute, and actually I myself did most of the construction on it, and it just wasn't scalable the way we were going. So we pulled it, and we've only offered our current model. But it's not until about a year ago we took the deep dive into actually building a feedlot chute, as I call it, right from the ground up.